people get amazed on how accurate my predictions are, the timing, the rituals that I recommend. So my friend messaged me and asked, and I said, like, I have an app for that. I put all my time, place of birth, and then it gives me the rituals and the remedies and also the prediction. How easy is that? It's available here.
Okay, Scorpio, so let's see what you guys have for me. It's gonna be a very unique, special reading for what I'm doing right now because this is gonna be the next 3 months for you guys. So it's starting from October. There is an eclipse happening on October 14. We're gonna go into details for it. But what I need you to understand first is I'm gonna do astrology through the app that you guys have just seen. The link is in the description and in the comments. You just need your time and place of birth. It has both a sidereal and Western astrology, so it has both. So don't get confused. But I would do sidereal Vedic astrology. So download it, put a time and place of birth, and everything is here. Rituals, remedy, everything that you can think of. It's free to download, and you can get the birth chart interpretation also for free. So I use this every time for the past 4 years. You guys know about that. Okay, so we're gonna do your tarot also because we know we want to see what's going on with your relationship. Oh, but for the time right now, because it's an eclipse, I said like I want to give to everyone who wants some sort of like blessing and protection because this is the our bestseller. This is a natural citrine with obsidian free. If you get any of our infinity fortune, this one is citrine with PIAO. So you get this for free. This $70. It's free, but only the first 30 because I gotta be working like crazy and I can't do that. Meaning I have to prioritize other things also. So just the first 30. So I said like okay, give it and I give it for free for those first 30. We ship internationally, yes, more than 80 countries, and at the same time, this one ships for free in the US. But only the first 30 because I have this is a handcrafted. I have to make it. So it will create such a how do I say this? A lot of magical energies involved. Okay, so with regards to astrology, let me explain how it works. The sun sign is irrelevant, yes, because we only use the ascendant and moon sign. The sun is the soul, the ascendant is the body, the moon is the mind. So here, I'm looking and gonna base it from your Chandra Lagna and your ascendant. Now, if you don't know, the app will give it to you also. So that's why I'm saying try to put your time and place of birth when you download the app. Okay, so with regards to the tarot, I don't care whoever tells you that this is based on moon sign, ascendant, whatever it is not because this is a tarot. It's a paper, it is not astrology. Astrology is by the degree, the grahas, the planet, the nakshatras. This is a different form of divination. It has symbols of the planet. Scorpio, we're giving tower right away. We haven't even started. It's a tower. We haven't even started. I can't with you. Okay. So this will pick up your energy. This will pick up your energy, regardless whatever your zodiac, your sign is. But of course, you can watch it, whatever placement you have. So we're gonna look into the Scorpio. Let's see. We're gonna look at relationship, money, finances. I also have a bigger version here. I have a desktop version because sometimes I have to move this far because my glasses. Okay. So where is it happening first? The house for the Scorpio. It's happening in your earnings. It's happening in the nakshatra of Chitra, which is actually ruled by Mars. In Vedic astrology, we also have 27 lunar mansions, we call it. So this is more in depth, okay? And the difference of astrology is it tells the time, tarot does not. There's no other astrology that gives the prediction like a dasha. You have to consider your dasha and your antardasha first. This is a transit, okay? So it's happening in your 11th house of earning. So there may be, during the eclipse, this coming the 14th of October, there may be a significant time where your earnings were either like, whoa, like crazy, or whoop, but it's an ending and in a beginning. So that's what an eclipse does. There may be some friends that you're going to try to connect with and disconnect with. Remember, it is eclipsing out the luminaries, which is the sun and the moon. And the way it works in the 11th house, these are your dreams. These are your desires. So there may be some desires that you used to have, and it's going to be outdated, basically. You're going to feel like, oh, I've been trying and trying, but I feel like this is not for me. So a big change in that. It's happening in the Kama house, which is a pleasure house, which is 11th, because we're looking at it from Virgo and Libra. Ketu is in Libra, but it's happening in the nakshatra of Chitra. So it's so close together. So it's happening in the earnings and it's happening in the 12th house also. That's how I interpret it because the degree for me matters. So you're going to look at it 11th and 12th house. In the 12, because whatever happens in 11 except affects the 12. 12 house is losses, so there may be some significant losses and we don't want that, right? But this losses is something that we need to let go. So before your like your time to come, meaning to transform, there are things that's going to be removed. That's in the 12. Restlessness, you may be feeling like a sleep paralysis, like that. You may feel not lethargic, you will have all the energy here, of all the energy, but you can't get a good sleep. Okay, but it is how to say this? It will end pretty soon. So, but that's way far, like December. Okay, so there may be significant earnings. Like you may tap into all of a sudden you have so much, but it depends on your dasha, or you may tap into like, okay, I just lost everything. So you have to be very careful. Now, the app also has its remedy and rituals that you can do. Okay, and what I would, of course, like just on top of my head, what I would do for the Scorpio is like, this is not a veil, this is a scarf, but a black one. Never expose yourself to the eclipse. That is the most, I have to say, like irresponsible thing to do. You have to cover yourself. If you need to be out, you cannot expose yourself. I don't know which hemisphere you are in, but exposure to the eclipse is very malefic. Fasting is needed. Because when the sun, Agni, is out, eclipsed out, we don't have that fire. Okay? Like I myself is already feeling it. It's happening soon. And you will feel it because it's like you don't have the energy to digest. So anything that you eat stays there. So fasting is very important. And anything left out, like food on the table, you cannot eat it. It will spoil fast. So be careful. So sattvic diet, okay, can be if you can do vegetarian for just a day, it'll be good. Fruits and juices, that's gonna be good. Meat is not really good at this time. Okay, so for the meat lovers over there, I don't eat meat. So in the 12th house is foreign travel. We have Mars here. Since Mars is in the 12th now, Scorpio, it's losing its power, but it's gonna gain as soon Mars enters Scorpio. Okay. But it's gonna take time. We are Mars and Ketu together, which create explosions. And this is gonna be a time where you need to be calculative of where you're going, because 12th house right here with Mars, this is how do you say this? You may go into like, I would avoid any foreign travel right now. Accidents can happen there. I would totally avoid it. I would just play it safe during the next 3 months, October, November, and then December. Okay, and of course starts of how to say this, January. Now, like what I mentioned, it's like if you are experiencing any issues with finances, then you can use the Infinity Fortune Citrine Real Gold. I've already told you how to use it. The class is there. It's a free masterclass. You can just watch it for free, and then you can learn how to use it. Okay. So coming back here, I'm gonna shuffle here. Remember, moon being in the nodes can create a little feeling of like loss. So do be careful and try to stay grounded. There's still an extended reading to this when I'm doing your tarot. So I would need you to focus on working from home if you can. Yes, because Saturn is retrograde in the 4th house. I would try to avoid any kind of driving at all. This is not, oh, okay. Ooh, okay. And as we're going to focus on your relationship. You have a Page of Cups and the Lovers. The next 3 months, like what I mentioned, the nodes will move, right? So eclipse is the ending. You will remove certain ties from what I'm seeing here, big time. And the way I see it, it's like you're gonna focus on like, there's someone who is like a friend might develop feelings towards you, and then there is gonna be a new lover. Page of Cups to the Lovers. So you will get like multiple kind of offer. Page of Cups with the Lovers. There will be someone who's expressing their desire. Okay, this is interesting. Oh, Empress. Now, Empress is Venus, Scorpio. Venus in the 10th house right now with the 10 in 10 degrees. Let me see what's the nakshatra. Let me see. It's in Magha. So the throne. Magha is the throne. So this is authority and power, and it's to what you're doing. Society-wise 10th house, which means like people that you deal with, they will see a tremendous power coming out of you like an aura. And this aura gives you like an empress vibe, like gorgeous, amazing, like that, right? But don't forget the struggle at home is real. Saturn in the fourth house, retrograde. A lot of people would say, or when I do my prediction, they're gonna be like, "Oh, the Scorpio always gets the good one." Huh? What kind of one? You're cross watching and you're just being nosy, and then two, Scorpio always gets demolished. That's what I know. So, and if you always watch, I mean, okay, keep watching. So, here with the Saturn in the fourth house, significant changes at home, issues with the mom, if you have, it can be any kind of motherly figure coming out to, like, you need to put attention to this. So you gotta focus on that. I don't care whoever that mom is, but there's issue. Okay, so try to temper that. Empress here with the lovers, like what I told you, someone is developing feelings, which is very interesting, right? Three of Pentacles, you're busy at work. It is interesting because you're really focusing on right now work because Venus is in the 10th. Venus is the brightest star, yes. But Venus in the 10th doesn't really gain how do you say this? It doesn't gain directional strength, but what it's giving to you is a very pleasing aura. So you can use this advantage if you're doing business or in your career. So I would do that for sure. Okay. Now, okay, let's see. You have Rahu, of course, and Jupiter in the sixth house. The debts, I know, all of a sudden you have to pay this. All of a sudden, it is the last time that you're going to pay for this until the end of November. It's all going to be settled. With Jupiter far from Rahu, all the answers to your issues at work you will find it now. Creativity also will be all at all-time high. Okay, expansion of business, you will see it, but you have to be careful because I'm seeing here that you may be incurring a lot of debts. But if you know how business work, the more debts you have, the more it's profitable. Well, that's how business is. The sun coming in from your person is your soulmate card. The sun right now is in your 11th house. So like what I mentioned, a sun is in 26 degrees in Virgo. Remember, I do say dear astrology, you have a lot of focus in your money. You have a lot of focus on what is coming towards you. So it's more of like, I need this, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that, and it's gonna make you a lot of money. But considering that it's from your relationship side, there will be, like what I told you, someone who's gonna message you, someone who's looking at you and thinking that you are deeply connected with them. Okay. Oh, don't forget, guys, this is the Citrine Infinity Fortune. Like what I mentioned, it is free. With this one, you can get this for free, only the first 30, and the app. You have to download the app if you want to follow what I'm reading. It's so easy. It has every day, there's also a horoscope that comes with it and the rituals for the eclipse itself. But everything is in the description box below, okay? An emperor. I told you there's a soulmate. Emperor and empress. I told you so. So masculine energy, right? So if you are a person who's been waiting, okay, the difference of astrology, it does tell the time. It really does. And I'm always amazed. It happens this time. Yes, it happens this time. And I told you. And I've been seeing it. It's a theme. It's not a theme because we're going into it. When we do prediction of astrology, of course, you're gonna swipe and then you're done with this, right? You're gonna forget about it. If you don't take down notes, it's useless. Okay? And if you don't do remedies, it's useless also. Because we're here to tell you, but you're gonna be like, it's whatever. Okay. It's like bringing someone to the gym and just looking at the equipments and expect that you're gonna be healthy. So you came already here. How much are you willing to invest, let's just say, to your business? I would invest in a citrine, right? So how much are you willing to invest in a gym? I'm gonna enroll and I'm gonna start doing cardio or whatever, yoga, meditation, right? So here it's showing you're attracting this already. What are you gonna do? And I wanna see also how is this person, okay, coming into your life, looking at astrology over here, the timing of events. Follow me in the extended link in the description box below. I will see you there.